Boris Johnson issued a warning to Britons over a second coronavirus wave reaching the country from Europe as he defended his government's decision to impose a 14-day quarantine on people returning from Spain. Boris Johnson said there were signs of a second wave of coronavirus in Europe as he defended the government's decision to impose quarantine restrictions on Spain. "What we have to do is take swift and decisive action where we think that the risks are starting to bubble up again," he said. "Let's be absolutely clear about what's happening in Europe. Amongst some of our European friends, I am afraid you are starting to see in some places the signs of a second wave of the pandemic." The Prime Minister said it was up to individuals to decide whether they wanted to take the risk of going abroad in the present circumstances. "These are decisions for families, for individuals, about where they want to go," he said. The Prime Minister said the quarantine measures were aimed at stopping cases being brought into the UK. "It's vital that when people are coming back from abroad, if they are coming back from a place where I am afraid there is another outbreak, they must go into quarantine. That's why we have taken the action that we have and we will continue, throughout the summer, to take such action where it is necessary." Asked about reports the 14-day quarantine period could be reduced, Boris Johnson said, "We are always looking at ways in which we can mitigate the impact of the quarantine, try to help people, try to make sure that the science is working to help travelers and holiday makers. At the moment you have got to stick with the guidance that we are giving. We have given the guidance now about Spain and about some other places around the world. I am afraid if we do see signs of a second wave in other countries, it is really our job, our duty, to act swiftly and decisively to stop travelers coming back from those places seeding the disease here in the UK."